What's up, guys? It's your boy Hokage here. Bayern just beat Heidenheim 4-2. An easy game. Some frustrating moments with those two Heidenheim goals. I'm in my car. I'm not homeless. I'm not living in my car, guys. I'm at my girlfriend's house. I don't have my setup, so I popped down here into my car to film this post-match reaction. I'll still give my player ratings, but not on the Google Sheet. So give it a listen if you want at the end of this video when we get to the player ratings. But let's talk about the game. This should have been 3-4, 5-0. Those two goals we conceded against Heidenheim today, very sloppy. Upamecano, obviously, with the lapse of judgment, making that pass back to Peretz, very timid. And yeah, Heidenheim scored there. And then that second goal they scored after our third, which Goretzka scored coming off the bench. Yeah, I think after that third goal, that we kind of relaxed a little bit too much, and Heidenheim took advantage of that, and they got that second goal, making it 3-2. But yeah, today, like all of our goals, well, besides the Goretzka goal was a little bit fortunate. You know, him shooting through all those bodies in the box. Muller, the goalie for Heidenheim, not Thomas Muller, just saw the ball late, I think, and couldn't react quick enough. But yeah, our other goals, first half, Joshua Kimmich, man. Listen to this logic, guys. Joshua Kimmich puts like 95% of his corners to the 6-yard box, and I think the whole goal of that tactic is to get a rebounded ball like we did against in our last Bundesliga when Kim scored. I'm forgetting the game. It's to get that rebound ball and score the goal. But Joshua Kimmich, you put the ball into a danger zone on a corner, you put it into that penalty area, and ta-da, voila, man, we score. Upa gets a free header, gets away from his man, and makes it 1-0. And the rest of that first half, honestly, we dominated. Heidenheim had zero chance in that first half. Honestly, zero chance. I think our ball recovery time in that first half against Heidenheim was 5 seconds. Now, I'm not a stats merchant. I trust eye test always first, so I'll never rely on stats to tell you the story of a game. But there are certain stats where you could trust and look at that stat and be like, oh wow, that tells you actually something about the way someone plays or a way a team plays. When this ball recovery stat at 5 seconds, if I weren't to watch this game and I saw that for Bayern we were recovering the ball in 5 seconds every time on average, bro, that tells me we are high pressing and we're doing it effectively, which is what we did in the first half. We got the goal. We had 3 or 4 other chances in the first half to score. Heidenheim, no chance. They were completely getting shut out. Paul Warner, credit to our youngster, man. He couldn't do anything in the game. And yeah, first half, besides that Upa goal, talking about the chances, Leroy Sané, which I'm going to get to and flame him in the ratings at the end of this video. Leroy Sané had one good moment in that first half. It's like Leroy Sané for 5 seconds showed us the best of Leroy Sané. Playing off the left side, the ball, I think Guerrero passes it to him. He dummies it, goes perfectly to Olise. He makes the run into behind. Olise does first time pass in behind to Leroy Sané. Leroy Sané makes the perfect run. Good first touch, fails to hit the target at least on that 1v1 opportunity. So that was probably Leroy Sané's best moment of the game. After that, complete garbage from Leroy Sané. We had that chance. Leroy Sané had another chance at the end of the first half, shot from the middle of the box, skies it to Mars like he usually does and like he did for the rest of the game. And yeah, I think we had 2 other chances in the first half, but I'm not remembering off the top of my head. The game just ended and I haven't gone and rewatched it. Going into the second half, things are going well. You know, Pavlovic and Kimmich are running the midfield. And yeah, all of a sudden, on a long ball from Heidenheim, Upa collects it and just misjudges the weight of the pass back to Peretz. The Heidenheim striker, I'm forgetting his name, capitalizes, scores the goal 1-1. Now, I said this on my Bayern View fan cam, which will be out soon. I think usually posts it about a day later or something like that. Yes, I blame Upamecano 99.99% for that goal, right? But something I want you guys to realize is that the reason why Upa, who has been pretty damn near perfect this whole season for us, playing out of the back, not making mistakes like that, is because typically in that scenario, Manuel Neuer is on his 18-yard box. The reason why the pass was so timid in the first place was because he's so used to playing with Manuel Neuer that he made the kind of pass for Manuel Neuer being in that position. But obviously with Peretz, young goalie, this is only like his second basically full game of the season, right? Peretz is not in that position. He's not Neuer. He doesn't take up positions on the field like Manuel Neuer. So I blame Upa 100% for that goal, but I don't blame him for the fact that he's not fully synced and used to playing with Peretz. So that's just food for thought. I'm not making excuses, but I think that's a valid point when looking at that scenario, because typically Manuel Neuer would be higher up in his box for a pass like that from Upa. So just food for thought, but I think it's a genuine point that has to be made. And then, yeah, after we go 1-1 down, Musiala comes on right when they score the goal. And within 2 or 3 minutes, Olise slides a ball through him in between the Heidenheim lines. Musiala dribbles with it, basically along the 18-yard box, slots it into the bottom left-hand corner, and Musiala saves our ass. And yeah, from there, we had a couple more chances. The Sané chance, Sané had another chance in the second half. It comes to his right foot. He wants to put it on his left foot when it's an open goal, allows the defenders to come back, and he misses the chance. So honestly, we should have had maybe 5 or 6 goals today. Real talk. I know I say that every game, but it just comes back to my main issue with this team right now, especially with Harry Kane injured until the new year. Goals, being clinical. We should be scoring more than we are, but we're not, because we're just not clinical enough. Outside of Musiala and Kane, these players are not putting away their chances, and they need to do that more often. And yeah, at 3-1 when Goretzka scored that goal coming off the bench, I thought it was game over, but within like a minute, Heidenheim scored. We got lazy in the back. And yeah, it got a little dicey. There, but Heidenheim didn't really threaten us after that. 3-2, and in the end, in like the 90th minute, Musiala counterattack, takes the ball from halfway, excuse me, I just burped. Takes the ball from the halfway line. My phone is slanted too. And yeah, dribbles all the way into the opponent's box and slots it into the bottom left-hand corner for 4-2, getting his brace. Muller, the Heidenheim goalie, had no chance. And yeah, that was the game. 4-2, 3 points. In other games, Leipzig won 2-0, but the key game in the Bundesliga also was the Leverkusen game against St. Pauli. They won 2-1, but second place Eintracht Frankfurt tied to Augsburg 2-2 at home. So now we extend our lead at the top of the table to 6 points. So we're 6 points clear at the top of the table. Even if Dortmund wins, that won't change anything. And yeah, it was a good weekend. We have Shakhtar Donetsk in the Champions League this week. Away from home, I think. Away from home, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's going to be a big game. Kingsley Coman did come on and get injured, and Gnabry's injured. So unfortunately, in that Shakhtar game in the Champions League this week, Leroy Sané is probably going to start. It's probably going to be Sané, Musiala, and Olise. The whole plan today in this Heidenheim game, by the way, I need you guys to realize this, is that Musiala was not supposed to play a single minute. We were supposed to be winning 3-0. Musiala gets 90 minutes rest, and he starts and plays the whole Shakhtar game. Now he had to come on for 30, 40 minutes and save our asses. So, not ideal for company for sure. The team didn't put away their chances to make it 3 or 4-0 so that Musiala didn't have to come on. But it is what it is. I'm sure Musiala isn't complaining. He gets a brace. He shows us why he's one of the best players in the world and why he's the face and the best player in this Bayern team. And yeah, on to the next. Packmas, Mia San Mia. Let's just go through these player ratings real quick. No Google Doc. Starting with Peretz in goal. Should have done better in that second goal, in my opinion. His positioning just wasn't good enough. I think, even compared to Neuer, who a lot of people say is finished, I'm not quite there yet with Neuer. I don't think Neuer is finished. I still think he's a top 5 goalie in the world. I'm not on that finished train yet. I think Neuer saves that second Heidenheim goal because it was a tame shot. Peretz's positioning wasn't good enough. And yeah, I genuinely think Neuer saves that. But if I'm going to give credit to Peretz today, and I know it's just Heidenheim, compared to that Leverkusen Cup game earlier in the week where we're 10 men down, his build-up play out of the back was horrible. But today, 11v11, and a Bayern team who's basically dominating the game. Whoops, my freaking garage opener fell. Peretz's pass playing out of the back was fantastic today. A couple of times today, he invited the press and played a nice chipped ball to our fullbacks or up to our attackers. So I was very impressed with Peretz's build-up play today. So those were positive signs for Peretz today. Besides Peretz, let's go to right back. Sasha Bowie, strong game, getting that first start in a while since coming back from injury. Sasha Bowie had a very, very strong game today. Yeah, very happy. Oh, wait, I didn't give Peretz a rating. So if I'm going to give Peretz a rating, which is the whole point of post-match rating, so Kage, damn, I'm an idiot, bro. If I'm going to give Peretz a rating, I give Peretz a 6. I give Peretz a 6 out of 10. He should have done better on that second goal, but 6 out of 10 for Peretz. Bowie, I thought was fantastic. 7.5 out of 10 for Bowie. Solid defensively, was good going forward. Just looks re-energized and very fit coming off of injury. So the rehabilitation for his injury has gone really well, and he looked fantastic today against Heidenheim. So 7.5 out of 10 for Sasha Bowie. Upamecano scored the goal. I was going to give, if you ignore that mistake, let's just ignore that mistake Upa made. Upa gets a 10 out of 10, or 9.5 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Like, fantastic performance. He was damn near perfect the whole time, besides that mistake, getting a goal as well. But the mistake happened, and for that reason, I have to give Upa a 6.5 out of 10. Usually with a mistake like that, I would give like a 5. No, you know what? I'll give Upa a 7 out of 10. He made the mistake. He got the goal, and he was literally dominant the whole game. I'll give Upa a 7 out of 10. But Upa, please. It was just Heidenheim. Please don't be doing this in the Champions League again. Oh, my hand is hurting. Please don't be doing this Champions League, Upa. Please, I beg you. I really beg you, Upa. Don't do it. So 7 out of 10 for Upamecano. Kim and Jae, I'll give him 7 out of 10 too. Upamecano was definitely the more present center back today in comparison to Kim. So Kim, I'm going to give a 7 out of 10. Left back Alphonso, again, another solid game from Alphonso Davies. And I think it's becoming more clear and clear that we need to extend him. This is a completely different Alphonso Davies compared to a year ago. He's on form, defending well, a presence in the attack. Just the best left back in the world, in my opinion. The most complete and best left back in the world. And it's very hard to argue another left back to be ahead of him, honestly, if you're talking about a complete fullback from front to back. So Alphonso Davies, 7.5 out of 10 today for Alphonso Davies. Into midfield, Pavlovic. Yeah, Pavlovic, Kimmich, getting their groove back together. I think I'll rate both of them 7 out of 10. Actually, no, Pavlovic today, I felt he was a little bit too safe with his passes, but it's okay. He just came back from injury. So yeah, I'd give Pavlovic a 7 out of 10. But I thought Kimmich today had his stronger game in comparison to the last couple of weeks. So actually, Kimmich today, he was putting balls in behind. He put a very nice bomb behind for Elise, who ended up missing the chance. Got the assist on the corner. Jose Kimmich, I'll give Jose Kimmich an 8 out of 10 today. Yeah, Jose Kimmich, 8 out of 10. Very impressive performance today. On to the attack. Let's start with Thomas Muller. He started again. Just didn't do much. And for that, I have to give Thomas Muller a 5 out of 10. He just wasn't really that much of a presence. And that just sucks. I want Muller to do well, especially in these games against the lower position teams in the league, but he didn't. And for that, Thomas Muller, I'm giving him like a 5 out of 10 is fair. Sane on that left side, played the whole game, had moments, didn't put away his chances. He could have had 2 or 3 goals today. Genuinely, Leroy Sané, with clinical finishing, could have had a hat trick. Genuinely, but he doesn't. And we come away with this game, a frustrating performance for Sané. Again, I have to give him the worst rating of the match, probably 4 out of 10. Just very frustrating today, Leroy Sané. Olise today, again, he was all right. He wasn't stellar. Took his man on a couple of times, put some good balls in the box, got that assist to Musiala for the second goal. I give Olise like a 6.5 out of 10. I didn't think he was stellar. I didn't. And then I'm forgetting who played. You guys, I'm genuinely forgetting who. So Sané, Muller, Olise. Am I forgetting a player? I'm forgetting a player right now, and I'm sorry, so I'm not going to rate him, but I'll rate Jamal Musiala coming off the bench 9.5 out of 10. I mean, a brace off the bench, 9.5 out of 10. It secures the win for us. You guys, who am I forgetting right now? Who started? You guys, I'm an unk. I'm literally an unk. But whatever. Who cares? If I don't remember him, he didn't have that much of an effect on the game anyway. So, you guys, that's my post-match reaction. Those are my post-match ratings. I'm going to click off this video right now. I'm going to go look and see who I forgot. And I'm going to literally slap myself in the head 1,000 times and think, oh my God, Hokage, you're an idiot. You're a freaking idiot. But, guys, it's my boy, Hokage. Good win. Miya-san Miya, guys. Top of the league. Undefeated still. 6 points clear of Eintracht Frankfurt in second place. Champions League this week. Let's keep the winning streak in the Champions League going. Let's go get 3 wins in a row. We want to aim for that top 8 in the Champions League. Don't want to play that stupid little playoff. Get to that round of 16, guys. It's been your boy, Okage Puya. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.